Hello there Padawans, and welcome back to another Star Wars theory. Today we will answer the question, what if Padme feared Anakin, letting the darkness consume her and leaving Anakin in the light? On Mustafar, Anakin looks out across the bloody sky as a recognisable ship floats towards the loading bay. He has wiped out both sides of the war and only now realises the implication of his actions. Both sides were fighting, so both sides needed to end. Balance, as was the will of the Force. Anakin realises what he did. Like on Tatooine, he has fallen again. But rather than fuel his anger, this time he is at peace. As he meets his wife outside the bloodbath of CIS leadership, he admits everything. Only this time he is calm enough to know it is Palpatine who has controlled both sides all along, and now he needs to end this new empire. He seeks aid from Kenobi when he reveals himself, rather than facing him as if he were the enemy. After all, they're like brothers. He does not fear what Anakin may become if he can stop the change. Padme, however, fearful for what her husband has become already, tries stabbing Anakin as soon as he turns his back with her concealed blade, and the Jedi notice her eyes begin to glow with a yellow tint. Kenobi forces the knife to the ground, but they do not know that she's begun to receive Force visions through the twins, nothing like any current Jedi Master could understand. Much like we see here with Anakin, she begins using the dark side potential without any training, using all her will to choke both Anakin and Kenobi. Little does she know it is the power from the dyad growing inside her, and too much would end the chance of a future for the Skywalkers. Kenobi would be unable to escape her grasp, master of defense and no knowledge of how to stop this attack. However, Anakin's strength was unlike anything she could contain. His power came from a place deeper than anything the Jedi had ever seen, and now she sees it too. Not anger, but his passion, his light, his urge to help everyone in the entire universe if he could, his desire to do good for the galaxy. Dropping his saber as he does not need such a weapon, and focusing entirely on the here and now, he struggled to step towards his wife as he held his hand up towards her head. Every step Anakin could feel more and more power being drawn from his children, knowing he had to act fast. Through the Force, Padme had zero training in anything Force related and could only draw on stories she had heard from Annie. He was able to penetrate the barriers of her mind in mere moments, knocking her out, at least for the time being. After boarding her onto the ship Kenobi and 3PO arrive on, they get a signal from Yoda and Bao where to find them, and Anakin informs Kenobi about the new Emperor. Palpatine would still sense Vader's trouble and would arrive shortly after the fight to a now wiser Kenobi and Skywalker, before they leave for Polis Massa, ready to restore peace to the galaxy. Thank you for making it to the end of today's What If, and many thanks to Max for the great idea. If you have any changes you'd want to see join this series, be sure to leave your own ideas below, and I'll be sure to create another great story for you all to enjoy. May the Force be with you, always.